from California.
Cali.
Piers
Hey.
is on the line. Piers, your thoughts on Arsene Wenger?
Well, they haven't changed. I mean, I actually dug out well, first of all, good evening to you all.
Good evening, sir.
I dug out a column I wrote for the Mail on Sunday 6 years ago. On Monday it will be. It'll be the 6th anniversary of this column. It was a very contentious column at the time because I called for Arsene Wenger to go after we got hammered 3-0 away at Man City. It could have been written yesterday. All the things that I said were wrong with Wenger then haven't changed. You know, he's basically replaced world-beating, double-winning, invincible teams with players who are half the size physically, in my view, have half the aggression and half the battle fight in them. Tactically, I think Wenger is shockingly naive now. And my real issue with him, we've discussed this many times, Righty, my real issue is this. I'm trying to keep calm and rational about it, but Arsene Wenger was brilliant for 8 years, absolutely brilliant. And the problem with being so brilliant then is that it's bought him an incredibly long time of being very mediocre.
Yes.
And our record against Manchester United and Chelsea and Manchester City is absolutely appalling. I mean, Wenger has never beaten Mourinho in 12 games. I think we've beaten United once now in 13, 14.
Yeah.
We get hammered by almost every good team that we ever play these days. And not just beaten, hammered. And yesterday I thought Man United were probably the weakest United team that we've played in probably 2 decades. And we still lost at home to them. And at what point do Arsenal fans wake up, smell the cappuccino and say, enough?
I think they are now. I think
they're magnificent. Thank you, but please, we have got to have change. My plea to Wenger is a more personal one, which is, I've never had any issue with him personally, as Righty will attest, and anyone that knows Wenger. He's a charming, intelligent, erudite man who transformed our club when we most needed it and did an amazing job. I want him to leave while his legacy will still be a great legacy.
Yeah.
My worry for Wenger now on a personal level is that with every passing month that goes on, as we drift further and further into mediocrity, his legacy is getting tarnished. I mean,
who do you get now, Piers? Who do we get?
I've been a big fan of Jurgen Klopp at Dortmund, and I think that
he's bottom of the league at the moment in Germany. He's bottom of the league in Germany at the moment.
2 places off.
That's exactly why we can get him. And my view of Klopp is, if you look at Klopp's record in the last 5 years in Germany, he's won 2 Bundesligas against Bayern Munich, who are the single most dominant force in world football in their league that you could imagine. He's been a German manager of the year. They were runners-up in the Champions League. He has the biggest crowds, the most fanatical, passionate, supportive crowds, because he single-handedly galvanizes that team and makes them better than they should be.